What's up guys, Wasted Gamer here to unboxing the 2-pack Strictly vinyl record. This is the limited edition red version. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So this album has finally been re-released, the vinyl record version. You know, I'm so glad it's been re-released again, because I never thought it would be re-released again, you know, because when you see all these rare records about it and stuff like that, they always go for such high prices. This is the one I held back on because I thought I don't want to spend too much on it and everything like that, and I thought, you know, it's best just to wait because they were going a bit too high, the prices were. I'm glad I did wait because they did re-release it. This is the 25th anniversary edition. But I think I'm going to order another copy and not really touch this copy as much because this is the limited edition red version. But let's take a look at the vinyl record and see what we get. So on the front you get your classic artwork from the Strictly album, you know, nothing's changed there, it still looks sick, it does, you know, right there. It's just so cool to see it in vinyl record version. But you got 25th anniversary over there, can see that, it's a Strictly, and it just says 2-pack on the side, and on the side of it says Strictly, you can see that. On the back you get kind of more artwork, kind of continuing on the back, with your track list over here, you can see that all over there. I don't know if you can see that properly, but you can see that's all the track list. But I'm just gonna quickly show you what it looks like, the gatefolding, because I'm so glad that the reissued one is gatefolding, and they kind of put this special print inside of it. And if you look very closely, right, and if you're a very big 2-pack fan, you'll kind of notice where this is taken from, right? Because this is actually 2-pack's writing for the track list, the original track list for the Strictly album. Now I know it's not the exact like thing he wrote on, it's just a copy of it, a print of it, but it's still nice to see that, and it's nice that they put that in there because, you know, it's just nice to have for any 2-pack fan of what ideas he had for the album and what was kind of going through his head at the time. And you can see over here, it just says "Holler for Hear Me" and some of the, you know, words over here from the song, kind of, and just shows you more stuff over there. So it's really nice to include that in the inside and a bit of gatefolding. This is what the records look like itself. It looks really cool. It does that red kind of orangey kind of color. It looks really nice, that does, you know. I'm definitely going to keep this, you know, well protected and well safe. You can see that what's on track list side number A right there, but that red orange color is so sick. And that's what's inside number B of LP number 1. And what's also included with this is, I kind of switched this back, is some pictures kind of from the album as well, which is really sick. This is, you know, just to have this, you know, so what you can do with this, you can just kind of frame this on the wall pretty much if you really wanted to, and just have it on display. I think that's what I'll kind of end up doing, is put this on display somewhere because it looks really nice, it does, and I'm really happy the way they presented this. That's one of the pictures you get right there. And then here's another picture over here, really cool it is. And I'm pretty sure this is kind of the photo shoot from this album, I think so. But correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm pretty sure it's in the CD version of this album right over there. But I'll have to double check that. So this is what it was included in LP number 2, right? So you actually get a copy of the track list from the album over here, like the way he wrote it himself. Even if it is a print, right, it's still nice to have it, you know, because it's going to be very hard to find anything with 2-pack's writing on it because he's not here anymore pretty much. But it's really cool it is they include this, and I just like how they included so much detail in this album and they put a lot of effort in it. And also included in this is like the logo for the Strictly album as well, because if you look at older interviews, right, this is the logo he was kind of wearing on t-shirts and things like that, and this is kind of the logo they kind of give you right here. So it's really cool it is right there that include that. I actually did get a t-shirt with this vinyl record, right? I don't have it on me right now, maybe I'll do an updated video on it, but pretty much, right, it just has this logo on the front and it has a track list on the back of the t-shirt. It's a really nice t-shirt it is. So maybe I'll do an updated video on that pretty much. So, and this is what's on LP number 2 pretty much, so side number C, and that nice red orange vinyl record. You can see what's kind of going on there. And that's what's kind of on the last side of this vinyl record. You can kind of see that right over there. But I just think this looks really cool, this does, and I just think all in all, they definitely knocked us out the park, you know, with the presentation and what you got with it. You got so much with, because they could have simply just reissued it and just gave you the vinyl record like that. So you could only get that red orange version only off the official 2-pack website. I remember when the 2-pack Now vinyl record got reissued, there was a clear version that came out, and I missed out on that one. So I thought when this one came out, I thought I'll definitely get the coloured vinyl record. I definitely highly suggest that you go pick it up, you know, because finally they reissued it. It's been so long. The next one everyone wants them to reissue is the Me Against the World album. Now I already have that in vinyl record version, but I know it'll be really good for them to reissue it again, because obviously you get a lot of nice extras like this again, like the printed track list, you know, of Tupac writing it. You got that, you got a coloured vinyl record, you got some nice photos and you can display in the wall and stuff like that. So it's just nice when they reissue things, you know, and they acknowledge the importance of the album, and that's why I like it when they reissue things. It's not about them just reissuing things so people can buy it. It's also to signify the importance of the album, and you know, to show like what impact they made back then. And this is what this is doing right now, showing the impact this made, because this album was made 25 years ago and still people listen to it, people can relate to it, a lot of songs that have a lot of meaning to it, and they're just showing you this is the impact this album made. And 25 years later, people are still feeling the same impact from this album, the same vibe and everything like that. So, you know, so they did make it extra special with the red and orange vinyl record and all the pictures and stuff like that. Now, I don't know if the standard version has like all those pictures inside of it, but I know it's gatefolding still. I know the only thing is different is the records are black, but I don't know if it comes with the pictures. So if you bought the regular edition of this album and this vinyl record, let me know in the comment section, did it come with the pictures over here like I showed you over there? And what else is kind of different from it pretty much? I'm definitely going to pick up a regular version, you know, I'm definitely not just going to have this one copy, because I've been waiting a long time for this to be reissued in vinyl record version. But what I'll do is I kind of go through a run through of what we got in the vinyl record, you know, in this package, so we can kind of see what we got pretty much. So what we got is these photos over here. So we've got the logo from the Strictly album. We've got the track list, you know, with Tupac's writing on it, a printed copy of it, you know. It's all nice to frame pretty much. I'll just kind of get these. We've got a nice photo shoot of Tupac over there. And we've got another photo shoot over there. So it all looks really nice. And obviously you get the coloured vinyl records as well. So they did really make it so special, they did. And I'm really glad they made the effort, because obviously sometimes they reissue albums, right, and they don't really put a lot of effort in it. You don't signify the importance of it. But with this, I feel like I got my money's worth out of it. I did have to pay a premium for this, but it was well worth it. Definitely well worth it. I got a t-shirt, I got all these nice photos, I can display on my wall, you know, where all my hip hop stuff is, you know. I'm gonna kind of store it where all my platinum records are kind of. So I'm going to see where I want to store it. If you watch my channel all the time, you know I love gatefolding vinyl records, because there's a lot more to look at, you know, because I feel like when you're buying a vinyl record, you know, it's not just about listening to it. You want something visually to look at while you're playing your vinyl records. Personally for me, I like to have all these nice visuals going on, everything like that, to get into that vibe of that album pretty much. So that's pretty much it, right? But that's pretty much it, the unboxing video, the Tupac Strictly album, the vinyl record version in the limited edition red, right? I'm so annoyed that I didn't, you know, get the t-shirt ready to show you in the video, but it's such a sick t-shirt, right? Now I know this is only available for a limited amount of time, so if you really want it, I would definitely go and get it now, because it won't be there for that long, you know. This is not sponsored or anything like that. I had to pay this for my own money. It's sick, okay, it's just that sick it is, you know. If you're a Tupac fan, you'll definitely love it, you know. So let me know, right, if you want me to do any other vinyl record reviews, hip hop reviews and everything like that. I recently just got the Daz Dillinger defiantly album, and that's such a sick album it is, right? Such a sick album, right? You know, it definitely takes me back to the old school vibe and everything like that. And also at the same time, it has a new kind of flavour to it as well. I love it a lot. The defiantly album is so sick. Instant classic, right? Want me to do a review of that? I'll do a review of that, you know, if you want me to do that. But let me know what you want to do next. That's pretty much it for the video. Leave a like if you like this video right here. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. And I'll catch you guys next time.